Good morning, everybody. So this is Diana Hinkle. I'm coming to you live from the Pacific Northwest where we have gray skies, which is typical. But, however, we do have warmth, which is a little more than normal. So we're like a high, I think this week we're going to be around 60 degrees, which I know some of you are always at a higher temperature. Those are in Arizona and, the South maybe, but I like the Northwest, okay, because it's green all the time. So thank you for joining my continuing education. And for those of you that will be listening to this at the recording, thanks for listening. So again, my name is Diana Hinkle, and I actually was introduced to doTERRA essential oils about 7 years ago. And it took me about 9 months to understand what essential oils were. And after 30 years in the dental profession, I decided that this was something I should pursue as a business. The reason for that is I love helping people understand what they can do for different modalities and their health and wellness. And when I understood what essential oils were all about and how they help us in our health and wellness, I'm like, I'm in. I'm all in. And so this has been my journey for the last 7 years, and I really appreciate everybody that I have mentored, people that I would not otherwise have friendships with. And so I'm very grateful for having doTERRA in my life, and I'm really grateful for the company and the integrity of the company itself. I don't know if I could ever do anything different. I love working for myself, by the way, because at first I was like, I would work in conventional jobs since I was 16, and so stopping a conventional job and going to a network marketing job full-time was like, I felt guilty staying home. So in that case, I wanted to let you know that it's been a great journey. I love what I do, and I love helping people understand what they could do they can be empowered at home. Today, I wanted to teach you a little bit about transfer buying. And so we're going to not talk so much about essential oils, but other products that you typically buy every day, every month, throughout the year, and for different various reasons, right? But the first thing I want you to understand, what are essential oils, first off, to know why it's important to know about what essential oils do for our health and wellness. First off, they are naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds. So every single essential oil out there has a signature, okay? So all plant matter, including bark, seeds, roots, flowers, all of those have an essential oil that helps in protecting them from environmental threats, right? Or it provides beneficial properties, like, let's say flowers, for instance, have pollen, and so they get pollinated, right? The bees are attracted. And for us, that's important to know, because that's how it helps in our health and wellness, because it's plant matter, and our body naturally knows what to do with plant matter. But essential oils are highly concentrated, okay? So for doTERRA, I'm not speaking about others, but doTERRA is really concentrated in it, and because of its how it's distilled and how it is its purity and potency, that one drop goes a very long way. If you're cooking with essential oils, because it's been known forever that we cook with essential oils, lemon, for instance, is an essential oil, but not the stuff you get at the store. That's an imitation, okay? Read the bottle. What's the other part that you're missing out, right? Think about that. The imitation. What's the imitation? Why not use the real thing? So we know this, right? So we're going to get a benefit because it's a plant-related product, right? And it helps them protect them, the plant. We love doTERRA because it's certified pure therapeutic grade. What that means to you and me is when we're using it for our health and wellness, we have something that is a pure quality, right? And it's tested many different times, more than the average essential oil company. And it's never synthetic. A lot of what you get on the shelf, on the store shelf, is synthetic, okay? And just so you know, anybody can put on the label 100% pure, because all that means is that 100% pure means that somewhere in that bottle, and it only needs to be about 10%, there's some essential oil that is pure. So again, only 10%. So what's the rest of the bottle? You don't know. Do your homework. If it doesn't say, okay, on there that, like if it's meant for internal use, then great, you know it's a good essential oil, right? Not every essential oil is meant for internal consumption, all right? But if you can eat the plant, you can have the oil, right? Think about that. Okay, so we know what they are. You use them 3 different ways. Aromatically, fastest response. That old nose doesn't lie, okay? And then you have, and by the way, 30 seconds. No matter what, 30 seconds. Aromatic is the fastest response that we can have for essential oils, because guess what? If you smell something you really like, you want more of it, right? If you don't like it, you kind of go the other direction. Topical. Put it on topically, wherever the health concern is. If you have an aching knee, then go with it. Put it on the aching knee, right? If not, if you don't know, put it on the bottom of your feet or the back of your neck, right back here, okay? There's plenty of places. You put it on your wrists, put it behind your ears, you can put it along your throat, you can put it on your chest, you can put it anywhere you really want to, but don't put it in your eyes, okay? And make sure that there are some oils like peppermint essential oil that have very potent fumes. So if you put it anywhere around your eyes are going to water, okay? It will dissipate. It will go away within about 10-15 minutes. And if you ever get any essential oil in your eye, don't use water. Water is a driver, and it will actually deepen it, okay? So if you want it to go further and drive it into your skin, that's fine, use water. But if you get it in your eyes, please don't flush with water. Use like a fractionated coconut oil, olive oil, anything oil that you've got, not the oil outside for the cars. Don't use that. Use your cooking oils, okay? Any of those, vegetable oil, any of that, and wipe it around the eye, not in the eye, okay? And then keep your eyes closed for a while. And that will dissipate too. You won't go blind, I promise, okay? So, again, don't use water to flush the eyes. Don't put it down your ears. Never do that either, okay? There's plenty of essential oils that you use internally. So that's the third way of using them, internal consumption. How do you know they're meant for internal consumption? On doTERRA, it's actually a label that says, it's a supplement fact, and it actually says, 1 drop per 4 fluid ounce of liquid, okay? Which can be water, juice, whatever it is that you decide you want. Or you can put it in something like yogurt, okay? Or a smoothie. I love the vanilla trim shakes that we have with spinach and lime essential oil. It's awesome. If you've never tried it, gotta try it. You'll never go back. And if you don't like spinach, it's okay, because I'm not a spinach fan, but raw spinach that way, oh my gosh, it's heavenly. It's heavenly. So, aromatically, topically, and internally, okay? If you're not sure, I use most of my oils topically. If I want to use it internally, it's usually because I have a digestive issue that I'm dealing with, and I want it to get right into the digestive system first, okay? So no matter what, when you apply an essential oil topically, it will get into the bloodstream, whether it's on the bottom of the feet. And by the way, the feet have the biggest pores and the least amount of sensitivity. So make sure you don't have sensitivity to skin anywhere, because, test it out first if you've never used that oil. If in doubt, always use a carrier oil. I love fractionated coconut oil because there's no fragrance to it. It's the coconut oil, not the solid. It's a liquid. It's a pure liquid, okay? Lovely, and it has very small molecules. so that it soaks into your skin very quickly, okay? So no fragrance, and the molecules, it soaks in very quick, just like your essential oils, and that's what it's supposed to do. So let's think about transfer buying. What do you buy all the time? Do you buy soaps? Do you buy shampoo? What about cough drops? What about Icy Hot or Bengay? What about lotion? How many of you go out there and buy lotion, and how many of you put on a lotion and then you kind of have this funky taste in your mouth? That's because anything that's put in the lotion for the fragrance, you're going to taste it. Essential oils are the same way. And essential oils actually flush through your body about every 3 to 4 hours, except for some of the root oils, like or resin oils. Vetiver, frankincense will last longer, like up to 8 hours in your system. And so think of that. But all your other ones, your citrus, are going to go flush away first, and then the rest. So that's a really interesting thing there. So the body uses what it needs and flushes out the rest, right? But when you're thinking about transfer buying, this is what I want you to think about. So your very first defense in everything you do is, how many of you brush your teeth every day? I hope you do. I'm coming from the dental world, and that's an important part because we have a lot of germs and bacteria in our mouth, and the human mouth is worse than any animal, okay? Unless they have rabies or something, okay? But as far as a human bite, it's bad, okay? Be your first defense. doTERRA has a great toothpaste. It's On Guard toothpaste. This is all natural. There's no fluoride in it. I'm not a fluoride fan, even though I've been in the dental world for a long time. I'm not a fluoride fan because it was meant for other things, and I really don't think we should have it. It's a natural product, and if you really want to help boost your immune system every day and not consciously think about it, this is a great way to start, right? And then what about your soaps? What soaps are you using? And is it really a soap, or is it a beauty bar? Like Dove, for instance, is not a soap. Soap has to have lye in it to be called soap, okay? Beauty bars are different, right? What we have several, doTERRA has a lot of things. So soaps. So why I'm talking about all this is, how are you going to eliminate the everyday toxins that we're exposed to? What is in your shampoos? What is in your laundry soap? Okay, what are the chemicals that we're exposed to that you really don't know about, and they're foreign to our body? Preservatives are foreign to the body. That's a toxin. In case you didn't know that, it's a toxin. We can't live without canned foods these days, unless you happen to be one of those great people that have your own garden, or you live in an area where you can go get fresh produce all the time and do the canning, and you make everything from scratch. Are you that person? Because if you are, I really highly give you a lot of kudos, because it's very difficult in today's world. We are such a busy, go, go, go world that we are fast foods everywhere, right? Because a lot of our younger people don't know how to sit down at a table and have a good meal. They don't. They haven't been taught that. They think that go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's all you need to do. That's good home cooked food, right? Well, no, not really. I could tell you some stories about that one and a few others, but we're not going to get there, because they're cooked in oil, first off, and they have the preservatives that we wouldn't normally put if we canned our own. So this is why I want you to understand that transfer buying is a lifestyle change. It's not about me trying to sell you a product. It's think about the things that you put on you on an everyday basis, okay? What about those of you that wear makeup? I very seldom wear, my thing is the eyebrows. That's the only thing I wear. I've always been that way, because I was one of those that if I wear any kind of makeup, it didn't make me feel good. And eyelash mascara was, oh, my eyes would just itch. And so I finally just gave up. And I don't wear any of that anymore. Even if it's hypoallergenic, I still have a problem. So that's something I just don't do. So I've kind of been the natural thing for a long time. I never realized that I wasn't the one to reach for the Tylenol. I wasn't the one to reach for the Advil. I wasn't the one to reach for all those other things. And I tried to do things on my own. And for those of you that don't know me, I actually was diagnosed at age 12 with scoliosis, which now is considered arthritis. And for my age, I'm actually advanced arthritis, as they call it. I've never been the one to, like I said, take the Tylenol. I've always looked for other methods or just live with it, okay? I have a very high tolerance of pain. I do. But what's nice to know is about all the different modalities. It's not just about the products that doTERRA has. It's what are the other ways to help you improve your health, whether that's massage, whether that's go to the spa, go to the chiropractor, whether that's yoga. You know, there's so many things out there that can help you in your wellness. And that's what I want people to understand. Take the time, slow down. Don't just go to fast food all the time, because that stuff will eventually kill you. And how many people that are out there that don't know that they have an underlying disease until something happens, okay? Right now we have the flu epidemic going around, and it's nasty. The majority of the people that actually die from the flu are compromised in another way. There's some underlying reason why they actually were passed on, and that's sad. It's very sad. Our medical community is always guessing, okay? So getting into looking at your labels and looking at the different toxins that you're exposed to, and you want to get rid of them. I mean, there's a thing about Tide recently that's going around, and Tide has a number of chemicals in there. It's like, what, they're locking them up at the stores so that kids can't get them. Why? Holy moly. You know, I'd rather know that I can do other things for cleaning my laundry. doTERRA has a great natural laundry detergent there, and there's lots of great ones out there. Just look for it and think about it. So makeup remover, what's that? What makeup remover are you using? What skincare products are you using? Did you know how many chemicals are in skincare products? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Absolutely, because the FDA doesn't regulate that, just like they don't regulate essential oils, okay? They can't regulate something that is natural, right? It's like saying that, well, I'm growing a pineapple and I'm going to patent the pineapple. Well, you can't really do that, okay? There are seeds, and yeah, you can kind of patent the seed, but you can't really go too far, right? So think about that. So soap, we have a spa soap. We have right now we have a lavender soap for those that love to take a bath at night. You want to wake up in the morning, use our invigorating citrus bliss soap. We have hand soap. We have shampoo. We have a lotion that is fragrance free. So if you don't want the taste in your mouth but want the fragrance or the lotion, this is a great product. And you can add your own fragrance to with the essential oil to this, right? For those of you that, what about cough drops? Instead of going to the local place, doTERRA has an On Guard cough drop. This is great for immune support, along with that sore throat, right? Or the coughing that's going on. What about Breathe? We have one for respiratory. How many problems do you have with respiratory? This has got like lemon and peppermint, eucalyptus and thyme oil and Melissa. Melissa's a powerhouse. Okay, these are awesome, but I only use these because they're so potent when I really have a lot of congestion in my sinuses. And then the other Breathe product, Breathe Stick. This is perfect for those of us that have kids and grandkids. Okay, even your toddlers or your ones that are brand new. I actually used this product on a 3-day-old that was gurgling a lot every time he was eating. And I'm like, that's not normal, so why, right? And so for me, we went, okay, we're going to swipe this on his foot every single time he gets his diaper changed. And I was surprised at, well, maybe it wasn't a surprise, but 2 days later, all this green junk came out of his nose. Now, where would that baby been if I didn't have this? Probably back at the hospital, okay? So it's having what you need at home, being empowered with products that you would normally buy all the time. And what about mud masks? What about detoxing your face? How many of you do that? doTERRA's got a great mud mask, okay? And how many of you are using a perspirant deodorant that has aluminum in it? Probably a lot of you. Look at the label. And if you've been doing that for a long time, this is a great product to put under your arms and to detox your armpits, okay? So something very interesting that you probably never thought about before, you know, let's get rid of the chemicals. A lot of your antiperspirants, okay, are full of chemicals. And then another thing is for lotion is this. This is the Healing Hands lotion. This is an older one. They changed the packaging. It's really pretty. And that's the Healing Hands lotion. Healing Hands is what is doTERRA's mission. Every company out there has something that they give to, but Healing Hands Foundation is a way for us to give back, because every time you buy this particular lotion, it's $20, but all the proceeds, every dime, goes into using or going to Healing Hands Foundation. And we also can give to the Healing Hands Foundation. So for those of us that are members that are on the Loyalty Rewards program, there's a little box at the bottom the more you order your product. That little box, if you check mark it, you can give $1, you can give $5, or you can give a little bit more. But what if every single one of us gave $1? Let's say there's 5 million of us. That's a lot of money that can really go a long ways and help other people with medical supplies, medical buildings, schools, just a number of things. And if you want to find out more, go to healinghandsfoundation.com, okay? Or just go to doterra.com and then look under the Healing Hands. There's a lot of information there you can do or could find. And that's the science is underneath there, everything. So doterra.com is a wonderful place to find out more information about doTERRA and what they're doing and what their mission is. And their mission is to help you and I in our health and wellness. It's not about the money, because if it was that, they would have been gone a long time ago. And they're a brand new company. They started at the height of the recession in 2008, and now they moved to the world's largest essential oil company in less than 5 years. That's incredible, and that's saying something. So if you ever want to know, they're based out of Provo, Utah. It's a great place to go to, and their headquarters is growing by leaps and bounds. We are building the first integrated medical facility down there as well. I think that's awesome, so that doctors can come together and they actually can look at what your problems are and give you the best solutions and let you choose. So it's choosing what we want for our health and wellness and choosing the right options. So for those of you that are not members with doTERRA, then I invite you to find out more and how you become a wholesale member and how you can participate in the loyalty rewards program, because that's how you can buy all these products that I was mentioning, the things we buy all the time, right? And you can pay it forward to your budget because you can earn product credit that gives you the option of buying stuff product for free later. It's a wonderful program. I buy a lot of product with my points, and I also use those points for our more expensive essential oils, so it doesn't come out of my pocket. I'm already buying the products that I would normally buy on an everyday basis, so with those points, I get to buy my Melissa oil, my helichrysum, my frankincense, all of those oils that are more spendy. And I don't have to worry about my budget because I've already spent what I would have bought anyway. So think about the things that you have at home. Think about the way that you can do for transfer buying. Pay your budget forward so that you're earning the best way possible so to get your essential oils, and by purchasing the products every day that you use on a daily basis. And by the way, I talked about the On Guard toothpaste. Okay, I'm going to talk about this again. And there's a lot more things you can do with this product. I'm a horse person, and now I wouldn't recommend this all the time, but if you are in a pickle, you're at a show, and you're not quite sure what to do, your horse has a white spot, and that white spot is a little bit of a green, use this. It works really good. It's also, if you need a really quick polish for your silver, this is another really quickie. Okay, it doesn't do it entirely, but it does have some qualities. It's a natural whitening that's in here, and so it will help polish your silver as well. And I've also heard of people using this as their deodorant. I haven't tried that. So think about that. There's always something else you can use these products for. You just have to think outside the box, right? Some of us are really good at that. Some of us are poor about that. So if you like what you hear and you think you are interested in joining the forces and changing what you have in your cabinet at home and what you use on a daily basis for something that's going to help you versus not, okay, then get with the person that shared this video with you. If you need more information, contact me. I'm happy to help you out with that and get you the best price or give you the information that you're looking for. So again, thank you for joining me today. I hope this gives you a little bit of rundown of what you can use as a transfer buy. And we have a whole lot more products that you can look at for those transfer buys. And if you're looking for natural skincare, we have great and phenomenal natural skincare. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy it and be toxic free, or at least as much as you can, all right? And think about that transfer buy. We'll see you next week, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and hopefully the sun will be out. And I hope that I'll have a mini baby that I can kind of show you, okay? We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.